Hello everyone, and today I would like to start Unit 13, Kids 12. Where did our calendar come from? Yes, let's see. Do you think ancient people needed a calendar? If so, why do you think they needed it? Actually, ancient people needed a calendar to know when to plant seeds. They also wanted to know when winter would come. So, let's learn some new words. Listen and repeat. Cycle, lunar,
Cycle.
ancient, bright, divide, add, cycle. Cycle is a process that something goes through and repeats it every now and then. For example, the moon cycle goes from dark to bright, or the water cycle goes from water to vapor. Okay? Lunar, if something lunar means related to the moon. For example, a lunar calendar is based on the moon. Have you ever seen the lunar eclipse أو الكسوف القمري? Ancient. The word ancient يا حبيبي means very old. يعني can I say my phone is ancient؟ أقول لك لا. You can say the pyramids are ancient, but your phone is very old. Jamil, I studied ancient Egypt when I was in college. Bright. If something is bright, it gives us a lot of light. For example, I enjoyed watching the bright moon in the dark sky. Or I like wearing bright colors. Divide. My dad asked me to divide the pizza with my brother, but I disagreed. Add. If you added, could you add one more spoon of sugar? Let's read the examples. A lunar calendar is based on the moon. Ancient people lived a long time ago. Each year is divided into 12 months. The moon completes its cycle about once a month. Add one and one to make two. If you look at the sky, you can see many bright stars. Now let's start our lesson. Hello. Do you know why our calendar has 12 months and 365 days in a year? In the past, people used different calendars. It took a long time to make the calendar that we use today. The Babylonian الكلمة دي رخمة جدا. The Babylonians. The Babylonians made a calendar based on the moon's cycle. From one springtime to the next, there are 12 full moons. So they made each year with 12 lunar months. But each lunar month only had 29 or 30 days. So the lunar year was shorter. It only lasted about 354. ايه ده لما التاني كان كام؟ 365. يبقى كان في اختلاف. Let's go now to the ancient Egyptians. The ancient Egyptians used the star to make their calendar. Every 365 days, the brightest star rises next to the sun. This star is called the dog star. The Egyptians divided those 365 days into 12 months. In Rome, Julius Caesar made another calendar with 12 months. He added an extra day in February once every 40 years. A year with an extra day is called a leap year, أو السنة الكبيسة. Later, in 1582, people made better rules for the leap years. They called this new calendar the Gregorian calendar. This is the calendar we use today. شفت بقى؟ How many calendars were mentioned in the story? Number 1, the Babylonians. Number 2, ancient Egypt. 3, Rome. 4, Gregorian calendar. So 4 calendars. How were Babylonians and the Egyptian calendars different from ours? They only lasted about 354 days. The ancient calendar didn't have leap years. I have a question now. Do you celebrate the Lunar New Year? Yes, I do. The Lunar New Year is an important holiday in my country. Type. Let me ask you some questions. What is the passage mainly about? Which is not true about the Babylonian calendar? What did ancient Egyptians look at to make their calendar? A year with an extra day is called? Which calendar do we use today?